Wytchwood is a casual crafting adventure game set in a colorful world full of magical creatures. One such creature, a suspicious black goat who can talk, wakes you up and reminds you of your contract. With absolutely no recollection of said pact, you still agree to travel around the fairy tale world and collect 12 special items for your dubious companion. Like any good witch, you bring your trusty grimoire and tool belt along so you can craft potions, traps and spells, with ingredients found in 8 diverse and colorful areas. Collecting and crafting is how you will spend the vast majority of your time in Wytchwood. While there are many resources just lying around waiting to be gathered, there are also objects and creatures that require more complex approaches. With the ability to scan your surroundings for resources, you can find out the weaknesses of everything in sight and unlock new recipes. Some weaknesses are straightforward. Use a net to catch fairies and frogs, or shears to cut crops. But what if you need some dog hair to craft a powerful gemstone? The little rascal would probably bite your arm off if you just tried to take it, but a sleep-inducing treat should do the trick. So you just need to dig up some clay, make a pot, fetch some water, chop some wood to reveal soporific mushrooms, brew all this into a potion and mix it with some meat. Easy, right? Now you might be wondering where you get that meat from. We are in a fairy tale world, but not the one where it's all sunshine, rainbows and unicorns, but the one with wicked talking animals, monsters and blood. In this case, the blood of those adorable squirrels jumping around. So you need to collect some twigs and twines and a special kind of nut to craft a snap trap. Then you just put it down, close your eyes for a few seconds, and there you go, fresh meat, just waiting to be combined into a tasty goodnight snack. Just like the dogs, some monsters and animals attack you when you get too close to them. When you die, you lose all resources, but they can just be picked up again. There is no sprinting, and your only fast travel option is to craft a single-use item. The game crashed a few times and occasionally I had to restart it because I wasn't able to interact with anything, but other than that I did not run into any issues. On your journey you will come across various characters, each of them with a unique personality and interesting story. Some of those are references to classic fairy tales like Sleeping Beauty and Little Red Riding Hood. These linear stories combine dark subjects and witty dialogues that are very well written. As the Witch of the Woods, you use your skills to help the locals, and each step of a quest revolves around fetching and crafting stuff. Unfortunately, this gets very grindy over time and you have to do a lot of backtracking. I have a serious hoarding problem in every single game with loot, so I always end up with too much of everything. But for Wytchwood, that wasn't enough. I was often missing ingredients and had to go back to previous areas, which just felt like a chore. With how lengthy many crafting chains are, it's an issue that this game fails to make its main gameplay feature rewarding. You can't upgrade your tools, there is no way to improve your gathering and crafting skills, spells and traps are single use and most of them can only be used on a single kind of creature or object. So filling up the grimoire and moving the story forward is the only progress there is. Without combat or even slightly challenging puzzles, it feels like there's something missing here. For example, it would have been incredibly rewarding to figure out weaknesses yourself, instead of having it all spelled out for you. Nevertheless, I'm sure Wytchwood will be popular with people who are just looking for a relaxing game in a beautiful world full of enchanting fairy tale stories. Thank you very much for watching, like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below.